Welcome back to Firestorm Games and another hobby table unboxing. This time we're taking a look at the two new kits from Games Workshop's Warhammer Underworlds, Yltharis Guardians and Thundrik Profiteers. Now, Warhammer community has already done a good job of discussing the more interesting cards and rules in these sets, so in this video we'll be assembling the miniatures from these sets whilst discussing their design and construction. So let's kick things off with Yltharis Guardians. The warband consists of 4 miniatures, all of which are based on the Sylvaneth tree revenants. They feature the gnarled legs, arms and shoulders that appear to have been sprouted from the forest that the Sylvaneth call home. The rest of their bodies and weapons are more human or elf-like in their appearance, giving them that distinctive wood elf fused with a tree appearance. Each miniature also features various trinkets and amulets, and some are accompanied by critters of the forest too. Much like other Underworld warbands, each miniature in Yltharis Guardians is a distinctive character, which is reflected in their appearance. First of all, we have the leader of the warband, Ylthari herself. She is the most distinctive of the group, as rather than having legs, she is instead propelled by a mass of flailing briars. Ylthari is also the spellcaster of the warband, and this is represented by her staff, topped with a mass of interlaced branches. Anslane is the ranged fighter of the group and carries a bow, giving her a 3-hex killing potential. The miniature bears some resemblance to the weaponry and living quivers used by the larger cousins of the Revenants, Kurnoth Hunters. Finally, we have the 2 melee experts of the warband, Glangan and Scythael, who are both bulkier and carry larger weaponry than their rank-and-file tree revenant equivalents. Glangan is armed with a huge protector glaive, while Scythael wields an enchanted great blade. Scythael is quite an interesting model, as his large horns emanating from his head give him a good deal of similarity to the old Wood Elf Lord with bow model, who wore horns of a similar shape and size on their helmet. So that was Yltharis Guardians. Overall, they're a great looking bunch of miniatures. I particularly like how well they bear a similar appearance, yet are still easily identifiable in their role on the battlefield. The warband bears a classic adventure party dynamic too. We have the spellcaster, archer, tank and damage dealer. It's a great spin on those classic archetypes. Another great feature with these miniatures, as with all Warhammer Worlds miniatures for that matter, is their beautiful thematic woodland bases. They not only look great, but also allow for some cool looking poses. So next up we have the second warband, Thundrik Profiteers. These are the Kharadron overlords, and as such take their appearance from there. Unlike Yltharis Guardians, the Profiteers are based around several different units and characters found in Kharadron overlord forces. First of all, we have Bjorgen Thundrik, the leader of this band of warriors. He is an Aether-Khemist and carries the various sampling equipment required by his work. He is also armed with the same weaponry as other regular chemists, meaning you can easily slot him in amongst your other Kharadron overlords. Next we have Khazgan Drakskewer. His appearance is derived from the Sky Wardens, and he bears the ether-powered dirigible and the Skyhawk of his station, the latter no doubt being where he got his name from. I particularly like how the designers have made use of the anchor and chain to hold this miniature aloft. If you're looking for precise and armor-piercing firepower, look no further than Deadeye Lund. This Grunstock Thunderer brings to bear his ether shot rifle, ready to take down your opponent's tougher fighters with its cleave ability. Finally, we have the 2 Arcanauts of the group, Enric Einhail and Garrod Alenson. The rather aptly named Enric carries an Aethermatic volley gun. However, instead of the usual firing pose, he has been sculpted showing that he's reloading the gun. It's these little details that really give these warbands character. And here we have the assembled warband. Much like Yltharis Guardians, Thundriks are a great looking warband. It's cool to see how each of the unit types have been incorporated to fill a different role in the group. As you may have noticed, both of these warbands are rendered in a coloured plastic unique to their faction. This means that you can easily identify them without having to paint them, and they're also snap fit, perfect for beginners who don't want to worry about tricky assembly or gluing together components. If you're looking to pick up either of these warbands for yourself, they are both available on the Firestorm Games webstore for at least 10% off the RRP, and you'll find a link to their page in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, do let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with all of our latest videos. So we just want to say a big thank you for watching this video, and we hope to see you again on Firestorm Games.